Chapter 1. Introduction to Ridgewood Correctional Facility. Nestled within a remote landscape of lush forests and jagged hills, Ridgewood Correctional Facility stands as a stark reminder of society's complex relationship with justice. This medium-security prison, with its weathered walls and iron bars, is home to individuals whose stories often go untold. In this documentary, we aim to transcend the typical narratives of crime and retribution, focusing instead on the intricate lives of the inmates within. Through a series of personal diary entries, we will reveal the resilience, camaraderie, and unwavering hope that flourish among these individuals despite the confines of their environment. Listeners will be immersed in the daily rhythms of Ridgewood, encountering the shared struggles and small victories that create a unique community behind bars. Join us as we embark on this emotional journey, seeking to understand the human spirit's capacity for transformation, even in its darkest hours. Chapter 2. Meet Danny the Bookworm Rivera. Danny the Bookworm Rivera was once a beloved high school teacher who dedicated his life to educating young minds. Now, he's an inmate at Ridgewood Correctional Facility, wrongfully convicted of a crime he didn't commit. Through his diary entries, Danny reveals the profound sense of loss and longing for justice that permeates his days in prison. His first entry poignantly captures his passion for literature and the solace it brings him. "Books are my escape," he writes, reflecting on how stories allow him to traverse the world beyond his cell walls. Despite his circumstances, Danny is determined to inspire hope and learning among his fellow inmates. His love for education becomes his lifeline, and he fervently believes in the transformative power of knowledge. Through his words, listeners catch a glimpse of Danny's spirit, resilient and unyielding, even in the face of injustice. Chapter 3. Danny's Impromptu Classes. In the dim light of the recreation room, Danny, the Bookworm Rivera, transforms an ordinary space into a makeshift classroom, where knowledge is the currency exchanged among fellow inmates. His hands tremble slightly as he holds up a well-worn copy of To Kill a Mockingbird, a title that resonates deeply within the hearts of those listening. In his first diary entry about this effort, he writes about the exhilaration of sharing literature, igniting discussions on ethics, justice, and the human condition. Each session becomes a sanctuary, where men, often labeled by their crimes, connect as seekers of wisdom. The clinking of metal chairs and the hushed whispers create an atmosphere of camaraderie as they engage in thought-provoking discourse. Danny's passion for education fosters a sense of community, allowing him to cultivate not only literacy, but also hope, bridging the gap between their present confinement and a brighter future. Chapter 4. Tina the Phoenix Martinez. Tina the Phoenix Martinez, a fierce warrior in the battle against her past, finds herself in Ridgewood Correctional Facility for a drug-related offense. Her diary entries reveal a tumultuous journey marked by addiction and heartbreak, yet they also echo a resounding determination to rise anew. In her first entry, Tina reflects on the chaos that once consumed her life, the friends lost, the family torn apart, and the moments of despair that drove her deeper into her addiction. Yet amidst this darkness, a flicker of hope ignites within her. She writes about dreams of rehabilitation and the desire to rebuild herself, not just for her future, but for the loved ones she's left behind. Tina's honesty and vulnerability resonate deeply as she sets out on a path toward recovery, inspiring both herself and her fellow inmates to embrace a new chapter filled with possibility and growth. Chapter 5. The Support Group. Tina the Phoenix Martinez stands tall amid the heavy atmosphere of Ridgewood Correctional Facility, transforming her struggles into strength. She takes the initiative to create a support group for the women incarcerated alongside her, recognizing the need for shared healing. On a crisp afternoon in the common room, the group gathers in a circle, the air buzzing with nervous anticipation. Tina opens the session with her own diary entry, sharing her tumultuous past, a story of addiction, loss, and a desperate quest for redemption. Her words resonate deeply, encouraging others to speak honestly about their experiences. As voices emerge, stories of pain intertwine with tales of resilience, creating a bond that transcends their circumstances. Listeners hear snippets of heartfelt exchanges filled with laughter and tears, reflecting the power of vulnerability and empathy. This group not only fosters healing, but also ignites a spirit of community, allowing these women to reclaim their identities and hopes for the future. Chapter 6. Marcus the Gentle Giant Thompson. In a world where size and strength command respect, Marcus Thompson's imposing figure belies the gentle heart within. Sentenced for robbery, Marcus reflects in his diary on a childhood wrought with trauma and the choices that led him to Ridgewood Correctional Facility. His first entry reveals vulnerability, detailing a tender memory of his mother's nurturing embrace, contrasted against the harshness of his upbringing. "I learned to survive on the streets, but I never learned how to love," he writes, prompting listeners to empathize with his struggles. Yet, amidst his reflections, there's a profound commitment to change. Marcus writes about his desire to mentor younger inmates, helping them navigate the turbulent waters of imprisonment and avoid his mistakes. With each pen stroke, he transforms pain into purpose, showing that true strength lies in compassion and the willingness to guide others toward a better path forward. Chapter 7. Mentorship and Responsibility. In a dimly lit corner of the Ridgewood Correctional Facility, Marcus the Gentle Giant Thompson finds purpose in guiding the younger inmates. His diary entries reveal an evolving sense of responsibility as he reflects on his past mistakes and the lessons they imparted. One entry details a pivotal moment when a troubled teen, facing the same temptations Marcus once did, reached out for advice. Marcus recalls their candid conversation, sharing not just his own experiences, but also the importance of making better choices. He writes, "I wish someone had shown me a better path back then. If I can keep one of them from falling into the abyss, then I'm doing something right." Through mentoring, Marcus not only helps others but also solidifies his own growth, transforming his past regrets into a guiding light for those still searching for hope. His commitment to nurturing the next generation resonates deeply within the prison community, fostering a spirit of resilience and accountability. Chapter 8. Ella, the Dreamer Stark. Ella the Dreamer Stark, a young artist serving time for petty theft, encapsulates the spirit of resilience through her creative expression. In her diary, she pours her heart out, filling pages with sketches that depict not only her surroundings, but also her aspirations, a vibrant world filled with colors that starkly contrast the gray of prison life. Ella's first entry showcases her longing for freedom and a brighter future, where her artwork flourishes outside these walls. "Art is my escape," she writes. "Each stroke of my pencil feels like a step toward a life I can't yet touch." Rather than letting her confinement stifle her creativity, Ella transforms her cell into a sanctuary of imagination. As listeners delve into her diary, the ambient sounds of rustling paper and gentle tapping of her pencil transport them into her artistic realm, revealing how art becomes a lifeline, igniting hope even in the direst of situations. Chapter 9. The Healing Power of Art. Ella the Dreamer Stark channels her emotions and experiences into her artwork, using it as a lifeline in the confines of Ridgewood. Her diary entries reveal a world filled with vibrant colors and intricate sketches, each piece a testament to her dreams of freedom and a better future. One entry describes her latest creation, a mural dedicated to hope, featuring birds breaking free from their cages. As she works, the ambient sounds of the prison fade, replaced by the soft strokes of her pencil on paper and her own laughter echoing in the quiet cell. Ella explains how art allows her to express feelings that often go unvoiced, serving as both a refuge from reality and a means to inspire others. Through her art sessions, she invites fellow inmates to join her, fostering a supportive community where creativity flourishes, proving that even within the walls of confinement, the spirit can soar. Chapter 10. Henry the Sage Carter. As the sun sets, casting long shadows through the barred windows, Henry Carter's voice resonates with wisdom earned over decades. An elderly inmate, Henry is serving a life sentence for a crime he committed in his youth. But within the walls of Ridgewood, he has transformed his past into a tapestry of lessons. His diary entries are rich with poetic reflections that capture the essence of redemption and forgiveness. In one poignant entry he writes, "Time has been both my prison and my teacher." Through his storytelling, he becomes a father figure to younger inmates, guiding them towards self-discovery. He discusses the importance of facing one's demons and the power of making amends, not only with others, but with oneself. In conversations sparked by his writings, the younger inmates find hope and inspiration, igniting discussions about change and the possibility of a brighter future, even behind bars. Chapter 11: Wisdom and Mentorship. As the walls of Ridgewood Correctional Facility echo with the sounds of daily life, Henry the Sage Carter stands out as a beacon of wisdom for younger inmates. With years of experience etched into his soul, Henry's diary entries resonate with profound reflections on his long journey in the justice system. He often writes about the mistakes he made in his youth and the lessons they taught him about life, choices, and the essence of forgiveness. Increased visits from younger inmates seeking guidance lead to candid discussions that blend humor with emotion. One poignant entry describes a heartfelt conversation with a teenager grappling with loss, where Henry shares a personal story of regret and redemption. His words inspire hope, emphasizing that while one's past may be unchangeable, the future is always open to possibilities. Through these interactions, Henry transcends his circumstances, fostering a nurturing environment that encourages growth and transformation among his peers. Chapter 12: The Inmates' Community. In the stark environment of Ridgewood Correctional Facility, a profound sense of camaraderie blooms among the inmates, transcending their individual circumstances. The ambient sounds of laughter, shared stories, and the rustle of paper create a vibrant atmosphere, indicating how these men and women forge connections amidst adversity. Danny's impromptu classes become a gathering point, where inmates find not just knowledge, but friendship. Tina's support group empowers women to share their pain and healing, reinforcing the bonds formed through shared experiences. Marcus's mentorship fosters a nurturing environment, guiding younger individuals who seek a better path. As each character reflects on the strength derived from their relationships, the diary entries weave tales of community. They embody a network of support that challenges the isolation typically associated with prison life, illustrating how unity can spark hope and resilience. Together, they cultivate a spirit of family, proving that even behind bars, connection thrives. Chapter 13: The Reality of Prison Life. As dawn breaks over Ridgewood Correctional Facility, the sound of clanging metal reverberates through the dimly lit corridors, marking the beginning of another day behind bars. Prisoners shuffle to the mess hall, their footsteps echoing against cold concrete, the scent of institutional food mingling with the chill of the morning air. Ambient sounds capture the constant hum of conversations, the clink of trays, and faint laughter punctuating the stern environment. Inmates engage in their daily routines. Some participate in work programs, while others gather in common areas for quiet reflection or impromptu discussions about life, dreams, and regrets. The rhythmic sound of pens scratching against paper fills the air as they compose diary entries, sharing their hopes and fears. Through these seemingly mundane moments, glimpses of camaraderie shine through the despair, showcasing the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Here, amidst the harsh realities, hope arises in unexpected ways.